Hey MS gang, welcome back to the channel. If you are new to the channel, my name's Liam and in 2018 I was diagnosed with relapsing remitting MS. If you want to be part of the gang, it's dead straightforward. Just smash that subscribe button. People with MS are such snowflakes. I saw this in a post recently and it did make me laugh, so I wanted to share it with you. I saw that it's referring to people with MS as snowflakes, which initially triggered me. Yeah, snowflake usually being a term aimed at the younger generation who are perhaps a little sensitive to certain things. I think that tends to be the stereotype, whether you agree with that or not. It's not for this video, but it did catch my eye, and it wasn't quite what it seemed, but just referring to MS as the snowflake disease. And when I looked into that, it really made sense. So they say that, when it snows, every tiny microscopic little snowflake is completely unique compared to all the other snowflakes. It's so specific and individual. And I think that is actually a perfect way to sum up multiple sclerosis, because whilst a lot of us suffer with the same symptoms, plenty of us have different symptoms, and a lot of them are in different severity. So it means that, we can both have fatigue, but you might really struggle and I might not, or vice versa, or you might get pain in your leg and I might get it in my back, or whatever it might be, and even those that when we have the same ones, it's just completely different. And for those of you perhaps that are new to MS, it makes it even more difficult to explain to other people, because they might have an understanding of MS based on an experience through somebody else. They might know someone. How many times do we hear it? Oh, you've got MS. Oh, my mate from work had MS and he's fine. Good for you, mate. It just goes to show that it can be really difficult for other people to understand, because there's no out of the box, this is MS. It's so different, it's so unique, that it is like those snowflakes. It's just so individual to that person, depending on the symptoms they have, how severe those symptoms are, and how they manage that day to day. Some people struggle where others are able to plow through and do a bit more. And that's just down to the individual. It's not necessarily, it's nothing other than that. We're all just different, and we struggle and battle on in different ways. But whilst MS is difficult to explain to some people, and they find it difficult to understand, I think perhaps the snowflake analogy is one that I might use in future, just to help people understand that you might have some experience of MS, but it's completely unique to the individual. And this is how I struggle. This is how I experience my multiple sclerosis. And this is maybe how you might be able to help me. But yeah, it did make me laugh when I read the MS is a snowflake disease, because I immediately thought of the term snowflakes, usually aimed at people who are oversensitive or whatever. Maybe I'm a snowflake, I don't know. I'm not getting into that, but it did make me laugh, and I wanted to share it with you. And hope it made you laugh. I hope you enjoyed the video. Like I said, it was something that made me laugh. If you did, hit the like button. If you didn't, hit the dislike button. That's what it's there for. And I look forward to seeing you in the next video.